This is the part 7 of machine learning bootcamp, and in this video I will be teaching you about random forest trees, which is a very crucial topic of machine learning, and I'm going to explain you this topic in a very interesting analogy. So let us see what we are going to cover. In this video we are going to cover types of random forest trees. What is a random forest tree, regression based random forest trees, code for random forest trees, and predicting dependent variable values using regression based random forest tree. Okay, there are two types of random forest trees: a regression based random forest tree and a classification based random forest tree. And in this particular video I will be mainly focusing on regression based random forest trees, because our regression series of this course hasn't been completed. So this would be the last topic of our regression series. From the next video onwards I'm going to start classification series of machine learning, right? So what is a random forest tree? Let me show you with an example. So a random forest tree is made up of multiple decision trees. So there is a step. So a random forest tree is a combination of multiple decision trees. If you haven't yet checked my decision tree video, which is very interesting and very easy to understand, do please check it out to better understand this random forest tree, so which I have explained in a very beautiful and interesting manner. So random forest trees makes so in random forest trees it takes combination of all the decision trees. What are those decision trees? How are we going to get the decision trees? Now we are going to cover that. So there are like 3 steps for regression based random forest tree. In the first step we are going to collect the data, like any other data, like CSV file from like this data, any normal data. In the second step we randomly select features from this data. Like for example, we are selecting R&D speed and administration along with the profit, which is the dependent variable value. Compulsorily we have to take this dependent variable value. Now after getting these features, and we have to extract it as a new data. So this both features along with this is our new data. From this data we have to make a decision tree. Like this we have to make another decision tree based on another features, like R&D speed and marketing one, and administration and state one, and then this and this one, and this one. Like this we have to make like 100 models. So with all these permutations and combinations we have to select 2 data features from this. Why am I saying only 2? Because it is better to take the square root of the number of features. So I have written here the number of features are selected at each step is usually given as the square root. So the square root of 4 is 2. So at every step take 2 features along with a dependent variable value and create a decision tree. This step is called bootstrap. So in aggregation step what we do is we combine all the results generated by decision trees. These decision trees that are created in this second step, bootstrap step, the results of all those decision trees, when we combine we get the predicted value. So the aggregation or the predicted value in regression based random forest tree is going to be the mean of all the results of decision trees that are created in bootstrap step. So this is it. This is how we get predicted value. So bootstrap plus aggregation gives we give it a bus name as bagging, as short form here, like this. So now let us see the code to implement random forest trees. So let us name it random forest tree here. Random forest. That's it. Random forest looks good. Text. So for the first step in every code is going to be, so the code in every step is going to be, the first thing is importing the libraries, right? That's it. Code. First one is import pandas as short form as PD, import numpy as np, import matplotlib.pyplot as plt. Then let's run it. It's taking some time. So the second step is fetching the data. So to fetch the data we have to go over here and this 50 startup file, open it. Okay, and so the data is equal to pd dot read csv, to read this csv file, and copy these path, paste. x is going to be, let's open this startup. So the x is going to be from here all the way till marketing. We will just we will not include this state variable, okay, because it's not numerical value. Again, we have to do numerical encoding, so better if we don't take this state value. Let us take only these three attributes. Data dot iloc. So we want all the rows from 0 to the last row, and the column is going to be from 0th column to 0, 1, 2. Two columns. So we are going to exclude these both columns, -1 and -2. So from 0 to -2. Dot values. Y is equals to data dot iloc. We want all the rows, and we just want the last. We just want this profit over here. So last column is -1. Dot values. Code. Print out this x and y values. What is this? Snippets, annoying. Let's run it. So this is the x values and this is the y values. Yeah. So now it's time for us to split the data. Splitting the data into training set and test set. Good. As you know already, we imported from sklearn dot model selection import train test split. Alright, it's correct over here. Is there something wrong? Nope. So the train test split takes 4 variables. One is x train, x test, y train, y test. Equals to train. Where is the snippet? Why is it not coming? My mistake. Train test split, and the test size is going to be the 20%. And let us say random state to be 0. Let us run it. What's wrong? Yeah, so I haven't passed x and y values, x comma y comma this. So it takes these 3 variables. We don't necessarily have to keep this random state, but it's okay. Yeah, that's it. Let's print these values. X train, y train, x test, and last y test. Yeah, that's it. And now in this step we have to create our regressor object and train that regressor object. Training data. Cool. From sklearn dot trees import random. Where's the snippet? So let us see where the random forest class is there. So let us now go to sklearn to find out where the random forest class is. Go to the first link over here. Random forest. Yeah, we got it over here. So just copy it. Let us see this description from here. Where is the code? So no need. So just copy it. So let us copy it. Copy and paste. So from sklearn, and before this dot, use an import keyword. Yeah, that's it. Now we have to create a regressor. Now we have to create a regressor object. Regressor. Spelling mistake. Regressor is equals to random forest regressor. So let us now give parameters to random forest regressor object, right? So n estimator. What this parameter does, what this parameter does is that it specifies the number of decision trees it has to make. So the ideal number of decision trees for a random forest will be 10. So let us run it. Yeah, good. So let us now train this regressor object. Regressor.fit x train y train. So we are training our regressor object on x train and y train. This is the training set. So let us run it. Yeah, good. So now based on the training it has undergone, we have to predict those values. So let us give a variable ypred that will take the values, that is going to take the values of regressor.predict, predicted values, predict on x test. Let us print this ypred value, ypred. These are our predicted values, and let us see the original values, y test. Let us compare it with the original value. Yeah, if you see this is very good. If you see, there is a lot of similarity from this original value and the predicted value. We have got a very good training. So if you see, we have got very accurate results. This is the original value and this is the predicted value. Yeah, we have got really accurate results. Yeah, good. So that's it for the code of random forest regression. So in the next video, I will be starting the classification series of the machine learning bootcamp. So stay tuned and be hungry to learn. Signing off, Salman in Tech.